Welcome to Thin Blue Whiskey, Fresh Crack Friday, and gents, we'll just say that it's November already, even though.
To the magic of television, we have transported into November.
Jay, I'm kind of excited about this. It's been sitting over in my house for a long time, and I have not opened it, and I've kind of been wanting to.
I'm surprised. See the foil crushed back down with an "I'm sorry, I owe you" on it. So sorry.
That's as good as money, sir.
It is. It's valid in all 50 states.
We're going to get into this Balvenie 16 French Oak. All right, Jay, this is your bottle. What do we got here?
Well, I bought it a long time ago and don't remember what I bought. So it is the perfect Balvenie French Oak 16.
So, do you remember anything like where you got it, how much you paid for it, why you bought it? I know you're a big Balvenie fan.
Yeah, that and Compass Box are my two jams.
All right.
So
it looked cool and it was there, so I got it.
It was kind of one of their barrel finishes. So I thought it's like, hey, it'll taste good because they all taste good. So
yeah,
cool. Like a boss.
So Jimmy and I normally, that was weak sauce. Jimmy and I normally get into the Glenlivet in our international travels.
International businesses.
Oh, did you need it? Do you need it?
I don't use a jigger for these. Come on.
It could be $500 a bottle. He's still just pouring it.
Correct. So do you remember the approximate price of this? Are you going to have to consult Giggle while we're filming?
I may have to Google Giggle it and find out.
We had zero research.
Satisfying.
Yeah, we're really coming prepared to these reviews.
Well, that's what we do.
But it is a true fresh crack. Everybody got to see it. So
yeah,
the packaging and the branding,
bottles
is very cool.
The tube's really cool. It's kind of got that little sheen,
that blue foil.
Yeah, that's cool.
You put your important documents in there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell my secrets.
Yeah. Scotch.
Oh. Jimmy, now this is right in your alley.
You guys. They're doing this to me on purpose, but I have to be a good team player because they drink a lot of the
really good
rot gut stuff that I bring up to the group.
This is actually 47.6%. Most of these are like 40 or 43.
Oh, so she's a hot one.
We're over 90 proof.
90,
95 proof? Jimmy, what do you think? It smells really good?
I mean, it doesn't have an off-putting note yet.
Okay.
Some of and again, limited comparisons to other scotches. When they immediately hit you like a bag of peat moss and smoke, I'm kind of out.
And I told you before we even started filming, I said this is not it.
So far, I'm picking up the French oak.
You know what? You know what I'm kind of getting is like a sour bread with a hint of a fruit. So, like, imagine a sourdough or sourdough bread with like a very, very light fruit jam. Yes.
Yeah. Butter, like it's buttery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get any of that. It doesn't suck nearly as bad as some of the other.
All right, get on the Giggle box.
This is actually pretty good.
How much are we looking at this?
I got to go on record and saying I think this one's okay. Bottom Shelf Jim's Scotch Journey is very, very young. But you guys do a good job of kind of bringing me in. You wouldn't purposely put me in harm's way.
No, and
except for some of those I Regret series that we filmed.
Well, it's rough for all of us.
Jay and I like the Isla. Well, I like the Isla. Jay likes some Isla. Yeah. Jimmy typically doesn't like any Isla. I would not. That's why we don't do a lot of Scotch on this channel, just because I'm not here to make you drink something you don't enjoy. But this one, and I truly you did well. Think, Jimmy, you're not going to hate it. You may not like it, but you're not going to say, "Oh my God, why did you make me do that?"
175.
Yeah, I'm not going to run out and buy some, but this isn't super bad. I dig it. You guys have not steered me off course yet.
Yeah, that's for sure sourdough bread with a very light fruit.
For 175, you can take all of our
Lord
bottles.
Jesus God, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty good, though. I mean, in all jokes aside. We have had others on here, and you guys have let me sample some that were far worse.
So light.
It is. See, I think that's why
fruit
I'm
forward.
Okay with it.
Honey and fruit.
Yes.
A little bready still.
Mm-hmm. You guys you're expanding my world slowly but surely.
So I don't know how you felt about some of the ones, the whiskey, the bourbons that we've had that have barley in them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering if it's the barley that
maybe that's the note
is the note that you're not necessarily a big fan of.
It's a bit musky in bourbon. Like you throw barley in a bourbon, it gets kind of musky.
It's that weird, just that
old
dank,
farm truck,
kind of old
dank.
Yeah.
In a Scotch, it presents different. It's more of a bread, yeasty, bready type of.
I had a pair of them shoes once. Oh no, Yeezys. Sorry.
Oh man.
I cannot be taken seriously, but man, I'm glad that you guys brought me in on this one because obviously, Scotch is not my wheelhouse. Higher dollar certainly is not my price point. However, this one, it erases a bunch of the typical, what I consider to be Scotch notes, flavors, the everything about it. This one gets around a lot of that, and you might have changed my opinion just a little bit.
Scotch isn't always peat. I mean,
there's definite ethanol on this. Well, it's like you get.
Yeah,
so 95 proof is kind of high for a Scotch. I mean, there's cask strength versions of everything out there, but
the 12 first fill.
95 just as a regular release, that's
pretty okay.
That's 10 proof points or ish higher than just about.
You can taste it. I mean, it had a little bit of a burn to it, so I like it. That, again, it doesn't go over the top with too many different flavors or notes. I mean,
definitely bready, definitely fruit, definitely light, like you were saying, honey. Man,
it's always we're curious if this is on your shelf, if this is your go-to when you've got important corporate lawyer client friends coming over. How does it work for you? What does this stack up next to in your Scotch drinking world?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see some people comment if they like if they like Balvenie, what other offerings do they like? Because we've had a couple on. I think we've had a couple of Balvenies on the channel,
12, 15,
and they were super good. I've never had a Balvenie that I haven't liked ever.
Peat Week was a little rough for me at one point. It was abrasive. It was good.
If you're new to Scotch, Balvenie, it's going to cost you a little bit more.
The 12 double wood.
It's still
a good place to start.
It's a good entry Scotch if you're not a Scotch fan, or you don't think you are, or you don't know if you are. Balvenie is going to be a very good gateway. The problem with it is even their cheapest option is not exactly bottom shelf style.
Yeah.
$70.
So you have to take a flyer. So it's hard to convince somebody who doesn't know if they like Scotch or
Yeah.
they don't think they like Scotch to go out and take a flyer on a $70
It's-
bottle.
It's a pretty steep, entry level curve if you are taking a shot at something.
Yeah, but this is a 100% recommend.
Yep.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a phenomenal bottle.
Even from my side.
Yep.
All the way.
Now he's not going to go buy it.
No, no,
He's
no.
telling you it's a recommend.
I'm telling you to get a friend like Jay that will buy it, and then you can experience
Yes.
whatever, Everybody needs a Jay in their life.
Ooh, maybe.
So there you go. The Balvenie 16 French Oak. Absolutely delicious. And I guess, happy Thanksgiving.
Yep.
It's November. And
It is.
We're getting close to the holiday season. So
About time to put up the Christmas lights.
it's coming. It's
It's
coming.
still like June, fellas.
Ugh. What?
I'm kidding.
What do you mean Jimmy Buffett died? All right, we'll cut that out. I devalued
No,
a very,
that's
a
staying
very
in.
good video.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time right here on Thin Blue Whiskey.